FL, the life coach. Ooh, it's warm out here. It's warm out here in Florida. What's good people? Hope everybody having a great day, spreading that peace and love. You already know what it is. Man, look, I just hopped on here to talk to just a few of y'all, just to have a conversation, man, just with a few of y'all. Some of y'all might be in a spot right now in life, where you feel like, man, what am I doing? I'm this age, or I'm in my 30s or in my 40s. I'm not where I really want to be. How did I get here? You might be asking yourself all those questions, because I went through that. I still go through it sometimes. I'm 43. I know where I'm going, but sometimes I still go through that. Man, you should be further along in life. You wasted like your first 20 years. All those voices, yeah, right. I hear them just like everybody else. But here's the key that I figured out, and I want you to figure out: patience, right? Stop comparing yourself and just be patient, right? You can't do what you don't know, right? So if you came into new information, new knowledge in your 30s, well, you didn't know it in your 20s and when you was 18 and 17. So you can't beat yourself up for not knowing, right? But to know better means to do better, right? So once you know better, then you're obligated to do better, right? You got to obligate yourself to do better. You got to obligate your thoughts that you're going to think better thoughts, how you feel about yourself, because you know better, right? I always tell people this: you can't live beyond what you've been exposed to. And that's just a real statement. If you've never seen it or been exposed to it, it's going to be very difficult for you to achieve it. So that's why you got to get around it, whether that's the internet, or you have to get around, make new connections and meet new people and network. Whatever it is, you must surround yourself with where you're going and stop comparing yourself, right? You will never start where somebody else finished at. So let me break that down, right? I used to always see myself like, oh, I want to be this big speaker. I want to be doing this. I want to be doing that. But those people that I compared myself to back in the day, they was doing it for 20, 30 years. So how disrespectful of me, number one, to think that I can just jump in at my age, in my late 20s, and start where they finished at. Come on, man. It's not going to happen. But that's the mindset. I was impatient. I was rushing, and even now at 43, I tell myself, man, you should be further along. You should be this, you should be that. But I've had great success in my life. Been an entrepreneur since I was in my teens. Only had 2 jobs my whole life. Other than that, other than those 2 jobs, I was an entrepreneur. I created my own thing. So when I stopped comparing myself to other people, and I started to realize that I didn't have the information that I needed to do what I needed to do, right? But now, not only do I have the information that I need to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, but I'm also learning new information to get me there faster than what I expected, right? It's still going to take time, still a process. I still have to do some things. I still have to go through my own journey and my path, all that good stuff. But the thing is, now I know that I'm in a collision course for destiny. What I'm seeking is seeking me, and we're going to collide, and it's coming soon, right? Same thing with you. But you just got to be patient. Patience, man. Patience. You cannot create something that will last a lifetime quickly. Let that sink in. You cannot create something that will last a lifetime quickly. So you got to slow down. You got to slow down. So I'm just here to have a conversation with you about just slowing down, man. Slow down. Take your time. You don't have to move fast, right? You want to move efficient, right? Like I used to tell people, man, when I play sports, the game is not to speed the game up and be faster. It's to be efficient. If I scored 25 points, how efficient was I? Did I take 30 shots to score 25 points? So what? I took 30 shots to score 25 points. But if I took 10 shots and I scored 25 points, that's very efficient, right? You want to move efficiently, right? You want to make sure you're making the right moves. I call them power moves. You know, where you make this move, that move, it's like a power move, right? One power move equals probably about 5 or 6 small moves, right? But a power move can only be made when you really, really are observant, right? And you're trusting your gut, right? Because a lot of times I found in my own life, I make these smaller moves, right? Out of just panic, being anxious, you know, not saying that they don't lead to the bigger moves, but when I look back on it, I see that, man, I could have just made one power move and that would have eliminated all 4 of those steps if I just would have been patient, right? Observed my gut and where it was leading me and just move when my gut says move, right? Just take those power moves. And then along the way, you're going to have to take little baby steps sometimes. But sometimes, too, you can avoid 2 or 3 steps in one power move if you just trust yourself. If you just believe in yourself, if you just be patient enough, right, to hear from within and then just move, right? You're not losing time. You are where you are. Like I said, you cannot be any further than where you are if you didn't have the information. Just remember that. Just let that sink in, right? So to know better means to do better. So, man, I just wanted to have that conversation with y'all and let y'all know, to encourage y'all to be patient. Be patient. It's coming. What you seeking is seeking you. I promise you, it is coming. Just be there. Be patient. Steady. Take your steps. Learn all you can about what you're trying to do. Feel it, right? Get your vibration right so you can match it. Be happy right where you are. Be thankful, right? Appreciate everything that's flowing in your life right now, right? Just appreciation. I'm telling you. And just be patient. And when your gut says move, when you feel like I need to do something and do it now, do it. Because you're not going to always feel like that. That's what I've learned in my 43 years. When I really feel that, that's my gut like, boom, you need to do this now. That's that power move I'm talking about. When I do it, man, I end up skipping like 4 or 5 steps. Not because I'm trying to get a shortcut, because your gut leads you to a power move. And then everything you needed to do in those 4 or 5 steps, you did in one move. Because you took your time and you was patient. I'm telling you what I know, not what somebody told me. But, hey, it could just be me. You know, it could just be my life. You know what I mean? But, hey, I just wanted to leave y'all with that today on this beautiful Tuesday. You know how I do it. Spreading that peace and love. FL the Life Coach. Remember, be patient and always dare to be you.